Well, welcome back. Tonight we have 12 great gift ideas for the whiskey lover. So if you've had a hard time finding a gift for that bourbon or whiskey lover, we've got 12 great ideas across a wide range of prices. So let's get right started. The first is an easy one. It's right here. This bar mat that I got from Amazon. There's several different sizes, different colors, different logos on it. It catches any spillover. It kind of insulates and protects whatever bar top you've got. And it's below $25. I bought it for $22.99, and we'll put a link in our description. A bar top or bar mat is great for the home bar. So that is our first suggestion. Our idea number 2 is right behind me. This neon bar sign also I got from Amazon, and I'll also put a link in there. There's several versions of this, including ones that have graphics or different colors. And although it looks like neon, it's actually LED, a very durable LED. And it's easy to, it's like one stop. It's light, you put it up there, you turn it on, and that's it. And it really adds to the home bar. That also under $25 at $21.99. Our next gift is kind of something that makes the cocktail what it is. And that would be Luxardo maraschino cherries. Now the Luxardo cherries are candied and marinated in, and they're imported. I think they're from France. Oh, I'm sorry, they're from Italy. So they're Italian. These are the Cadillac of cherries. So if you're making an old fashioned or some other whiskey drink and you want cherries, this is the best cherries on the planet. Generally, you can find them under $25. Sometimes I'll find them under $20. A definite add to the bar. I guarantee you, no matter what they drink, they're going to love these Luxardo cherries. Well, now we're still staying in the under 25. Number 4 on our list is the Glencairn Whiskey Capita glass. Now, I got this a while back if you've been watching the channel. It is a Glencairn. Rather than the stubby Glencairns like this, you can see it's fluted there. It's got a stem. It looks kind of like a wine glass, but it's the perfect glass for really a special pour, a special night. It comes with this topper. It's light, and that topper helps keep your bourbon or whiskey fresh. It also would be a great glass for tequila, so it actually serves several purposes. It is from Glencairn. It is lead crystal, as far as I know, and it is a great addition and under $25, and a real Glencairn if they like the Glencairn glasses. Now we're going to go up a little bit. Our budget is now under $50. What great gift can I get my bourbon or whiskey lover under $50? And that would be something I use almost every day. This is the Aged Noir Bottle Caddy. It's a kind of a canvas material, zippered with really sturdy handles, and it's got an interior that can hold 4 bottles safely. This is how I transport my bourbon or whiskey in the BRU, my bourbon recovery vehicle, back home rather than just sitting on the floor dumping whiskey and everything in my car. So it can handle just about any height bottle, any standard bourbon or whiskey bottle, round or square. And for $48 from Aged Noir, it is a fantastic gift for the whiskey or bourbon hunter in your family or at work. We're still going to stay in that below $50 market, and we're going to go to the Bardstown Tasting Kit. Now, I don't have one to show you, but if you've seen Bardstown bottles, and they're all these little kind of square bottles, they've got a tasting kit now out between, I'd say you're going to pay around $35, maybe up to $40 for it. It is 4 100 milliliter bottles from Bardstown, including the 2024 set includes the high wheat. So you get the high wheat, you get the white and black origin, and I think the other origin may be the rye version, so or high rye versions. But check that out. We're going to give you, we'll show you a picture of what it is, and check with your local bottle shops. They are showing up for Christmas delivery, so that's something you would probably buy locally versus ordering. Well, number 6 on my list I don't have because I don't have the room, but I think it's a great idea, and that would be an actual mini whiskey barrel or bourbon barrel. These barrels are charred just like a regular whiskey barrel. They're an oak barrel. They come in different sizes from 1 liter to 3 liters. They're available on Amazon. I've got a friend that's got one of these barrels, and it's a great way to further age a whiskey or bourbon if you want to maybe age a blend that you're doing or a cocktail or whatever you want to put in this barrel. That charcoal is going to help mellow it out and age it, and you could come up with all kinds of interesting whiskeys and bourbons and have your own barrel to do it. And it's under $100. So now we've graduated a little bit to the $100 market. $79.95 I think is the largest, and I'll put a link in there. It is available on Amazon. So number 8 on my list is a whiskey flight. Now there's all kinds of whiskey flights, kind of like the whiskey flight I have here. These are mini Glencairns, and they're on a stave that comes from a barrel. A barrel is made up of staves, if you didn't know. And those staves, afterwards they deconstruct the barrels and they turn them into things like whiskey flights. Now there's all kinds of versions. Glencairn, and this is a Glencairn glass I have here, is the most common glass that you see on a whiskey flight. So I picked a whiskey flight on Amazon that has 3 Glencairns included and a stave, a custom stave that is poured out for the glasses, and they come in 3 different variations or 3 different colors, and they are $72 on Amazon, and you should be able to order it and get that before Christmas. So if your whiskey fan does not have a whiskey flight, I guarantee you they're going to love that. It's one of the best ways to sample whiskey, especially if you're doing something like having fun with a blind, that someone's pouring the whiskeys and they get to rate or test or guess what they are. Every good whiskey enthusiast has to have a whiskey blind. That's $72 for a genuine blind with genuine Glencairn. I think that's a deal. Well, next on my list of under 100 is actually the top of the 100. I'm saying a budget of $99, and what would that get you? A single barrel bourbon or whiskey from a local distillery. And why is this special? Because a lot of bourbon enthusiasts or whiskey enthusiasts don't have whiskeys or bourbons direct from the distillery. They have something they've gotten from their bottle shop. But if you travel a little ways, and usually there's distilleries in your area that you can get a single barrel bourbon or whiskey or even a rye, I guarantee you that would be special. And most of those at the distillery are usually under $100. And what a special treat that this person has something that is probably not in their bottle shop, only available at the distillery, and you went the extra mile, literally, to get this for them. So, next on our list is above 100, a category 100 to 200, everything below 200, and that would be something like this Maker's Mark Generations Approved. Now, we've actually gotten beyond a tasting kit with this. These are actually 375 milliliter bottles that Maker's Mark put out last year, but I'm still seeing them in the bottle shops, and some of them at a real deal. So, probably anywhere from $99 to $150 is what you're going to find this at. But this is when Maker's Mark was getting out of the wood finishing series, supposedly, and they put out these 3 bottles, each one of them unique, each one selected by the master distiller for 2019, 2020, and 2021. They are cask strength, wheated bourbons from Maker's Mark in a beautiful wood and brass case that's still available. Would make a great gift if they don't have it. Whether they like Maker's Mark or not, I promise you, this is a beautiful gift. They would love to have it on their bar. And I've seen them for, around $120. Who knows what you could get it for? Because they're still on the shelves. I'd get them before they disappear. Get that out of the way. Now the next one is a tasting kit, but it is much more than a tasting kit. Four Roses, for a couple of years now, have had what they're called their tasting experience. And what that is, if you know Four Roses makes up all their bourbons with a combination of one or more of 10 recipes. And if you've got a single barrel bourbon, that's, for example, the single barrel off the shelf, I believe is OBSK. That's the letters that tell you what recipe is. Well, there's 9 more. Most people don't realize. Some of those are blended together to make different bourbons that Four Roses sells. But if you'd really like to know, if you'd really like to get into Four Roses, you want this tasting experience. So you get all 10 of their individual recipes. I think they're around 110, 109 proof, something like that, maybe a little bit lower, but a little higher proof than normal. And you get a guide to taste them with, and they give you a website link to taste along with the master distiller of Four Roses and see if you agree with his tasting notes. It's a great gift. It's a great experience. It will last them days, if not weeks, to go through. And at the end, your whiskey lover is going to know which Four Roses recipe do they like the best. And that's real important on allocation season when they send out those limited releases. That's one of these recipes. He's going to know, I'm going to go get that bottle. This is a fabulous gift. And generally around low 100s. I've seen them around 120, sometimes 140, but a steal for the experience that you're getting. Well, finally we come to the last, number 12 on our list, and might be the best gift of all because it's another tasting kit, but this time it's from Barrel. And I misspoke earlier. The Bardstown are 50 milliliter bottles. The Barrel tasting kit has 100 milliliter bottles, so really twice the amount. And what you get in the Barrel tasting kit is the Batch 35, the Dovetail, the Vantage, and the Seagrass. All very well thought of, very good bourbons. And if you've not tried the Barrel lineup, you're really missing something because Barrel is some of the best blenders out there. So Barrel has their own tasting kit, and what Sealbox has done, they've added, to make the experience even better, they've added a whiskey flight to it with 4 of their etched glasses, and it's their own style glasses, very unique, along with a wood flight. You get that along with the Barrel tasting kit, all for $179. And the best part of it is we have a $25 coupon that you can apply in the description. If you're a first-time buyer at Sealbox, you can get $25 off that tasting kit, and as long as you order before December 12th, they guarantee you'll get it by Christmas. So number 12 is a fantastic tasting kit delivered right to your door from Sealbox. So that's our 12 great ideas for the whiskey lover. We hope you find something in there that you can get for your whiskey lover. And as always, please drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and we'll see you next time.